We're here?
I believe, are we here?
Waiting. Let's see. Start. I guess we'll start.
I guess we will see. So it's usually by now.
Okay.
All right. Well, hello, everyone.
Hey, everybody.
If you're in catching the replay, welcome. I'm Steve.
And I'm Mark.
Smokeysteveandmarc, welcome back.
Hey, everybody.
If you're in catching the replay, welcome. I'm Steve. There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Hello, everyone.
Let me get
Happy
the live
Sunday.
chat. Where are we at here?
Happy indeed. There's a kitty.
Oh, and the
Already.
kitty's already up.
There's a kitty. So-
There we go.
Hey, Dom. How are you?
Christine, Capricorn,
Christine,
Andy, Miss McPhoebe, hello,
Yes.
Mr. McPhoebe,
Calendar page. How are you?
Patty's here. Oh, good. Oh, it's so nice. Oh my gosh.
So,
Oh,
Beth, hello.
Live chat. Okay, come on. My goodness, you didn't even give me a chance to sit down.
Yeah, faster than Chantal can add a commercial. The cat came.
Right? Oh my gosh. Okay. Beth, hi Beth.
Phoebe, Miss Phoebe, hello LA, happy Sunday.
LA! Oh my gosh. Nice to see you. Really. Well, you know what I mean. Like, you know.
Sees as much as you see anyone.
Right.
So, Marianne, hello.
Definitely. Yes, he has. He's gotten very comfortable. Here, just say hello now. Hello, everybody.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
there you go.
He's too cool for school, but he just wants to be in anyway.
And it's so hot. I'm like, come on. I'm outside, you know, like I'm doing stuff in the garden and stuff, and it's really hot. So when I come in and he jumps right up on me, it's even hotter. It's like,
It's like
give me a minute, please.
in the winter it's nice.
Christine, I need to know what size shirt you want for your prize. Congratulations, by the way. I was so thrilled you won because I was like thinking back, and I don't think you've ever won anything before in all these years. But yeah, let me know what size shirt you want, and actually, if you want the brand new one or the runner-up one or even the old one, whatever shirt you want, you know, because I'll be doing the order this week and then getting the prizes out. So, and I have your address, so we're good with that.
Hey Jay, how are you?
Hey Jay, how are you? Nice to see you.
Please do keep us posted.
Yes, I didn't. Okay.
Blepharitis, I've never heard of it. Something with the eyes. It doesn't sound like anything you want.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Miss McPhoebe. I'm gonna have to look that up. I'm not familiar with that either.
Hey Sandra, English tea drinker. Hello.
I had a bout of that once and had to get eye drops. Oh, other people have heard of it. Yes.
Thanks,
oh,
Jay.
I'll be thinking about you.
Hey Amanda.
Let's see. I am so excited you never win stuff. Oh, well, good. Okay.
I love a
like big
parade.
blue stuff, so big shirt. Okay, extra large? I'll get an extra large then. Okay.
I love a parade. Jay.
Hi, Amanda.
Ruby, hello.
I
Big
got to
city
go to-
parades are cool. Really small town parades are cool.
Oh, nice. Yeah, we haven't been to a parade forever.
No, there's nothing to celebrate here.
There's something
Like whenever
nice
they have a
about a
Christmas
parade.
thing, we have the St. Patrick's Day parade in Scranton, which is the 4th largest in the country. You know, there's Chicago and then a couple other ones, and then Scranton.
Yeah.
Which, you know, for the size of Scranton, it's a little elaborate. We get tens of thousands of visitors. There's only in the tens of thousands of people that live here.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah, the population doubles for that weekend. That's crazy.
And the bars open at 7
Yeah.
a.m.
A.M. Yeah.
Now there's cops out and stuff. But,
Yeah.
I mean, everyone
We don't dye any,
pre-games.
you know,
kegs
bodies
and
of
eggs.
water green or anything
No,
like
we
in
don't dye the
Chicago.
river. It's green enough. But yeah, kegs and eggs, remember that in college, because the parade just winds through downtown, and Scranton's very walkable, actually, in the downtown, into the hill, and so it's...
Oh, I see.
don't have-
Okay, it started with a sty in one eye, and now there is a rash all the way around both eyes and feeling blah. Oh, I gotcha.
Oh.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry about the
Ugh.
blahs, that sucks. Styes on their own can be really
Dry?
really
Dry.
painful. One tiny stye can be painful, to say
So
nothing of it
painful,
spreading. So
right?
I'm looking
Drive
after
by
yourself till you get
Body
some
Pierce.
solutions.
Love your name. Hello to you too. You're walking the dog. That's awesome.
a walking tour of Scranton would be fun.
Yeah, it would. We have an old one.
Yeah, 1,000 years ago we had
Probably
one.
2-3 years ago.
Hello, Melissa.
Where I like walked around and we went to certain places, but it's time
Hey,
to do a
Sharon.
new one. I mean, I think it was probably 3 years ago.
There's been
So
a few
we'll do
updates
that.
even to downtown in the meantime.
There has, yeah.
So Scranton's it's not a city on the rise necessarily, but
Right.
they're trying to do like beautification projects, and our old neighborhood, which was arguably the second, if not the worst, in Scranton. We lived in one of the worst.
Right on the border.
Yeah, we were in the section of town we were in. The only one worse is South Side.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people talk about South Side the way people here talk about going to any big city.
Hey, Sharon.
It's not a big city, but
Aw, you too, Melissa. It's so nice. Let's see here.
ponderous. Yeah, parades are. I don't do the Thanksgiving Day parade for whatever reason. It's just never on at our house. It never was on Thanksgiving.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yep, you're going to hear it first here. Christine S. In 172 more subscribers, she's going to do another giveaway with 3 prizes.
Oh, okay.
I love me some contests.
Well, thank you for the kind words.
Hey, Kathy, how are you?
I do talk a lot.
I got your email. I
Off camera, not so much.
didn't read it yet, but I did get it. I'm going to read it tonight. I'm getting there. I'm getting closer to being caught up.
My major in college was communication, so I had some speech communication classes, and then like persuasion and rhetoric and mass communication. I did interdepartmental, so it wasn't like just broadcasting or just journalism. I cherry picked from all the majors. So that's the only thing. My real job, do I communicate? Was it worth the 60 grand?
Right.
This is the closest thing I do to, you know.
Right. You do, though. You have a very good speaking voice. Your English is very good.
Considering
not
where
so
I-
good like that.
Considering where I grew up, there's a very thick accent.
Yes, there
that is
is.
identifiable to the town that I grew up
Yeah,
in.
it's very true.
Oh, it's not so good. It's think Minnesota meets ghetto. Like, you know, oh, so looky good.
Yeah.
There's a good looking girl there, ain't there, or no?
They do. I know. I was so surprised when I moved
Yeah.
here. I'm like, what did you just say?
Yeah.
Well, being from Pittsburgh, we have our own kind of little language there too. Yuns.
Yeah, it's like yins. I
Yeah.
never. But yous guys, hey there, you guy. Oh, looka.
Mm.
Anna or no, which means
Saf.
Anna
Saf.
or no is a slur of ain't it, you know, which is to say, do you agree?
They say,
Don't you agree?
yeah, it's
Anna or
it's
no?
Anna or no. Yeah, Anna or Anna
And
no.
if you're from the
It's
sticks,
weird.
it's Hana or no. There's an H
So
before
true.
a lot of A's. I don't know. It is. It's all mucky. The settlement in this area is a hodgepodge of languages. There was a book called The Anthracite Idiom, and it had all the different region, like every area has all the little regional language, things that seem a bit crude in context now, stuff like that.
Hey, Kathy Ann, nice to see you. Is it hard to deal with the haters when you're running a YouTube channel? It can be.
It can be, but we've been super fortunate.
We've been
Like,
very lucky. Yeah, we have been.
We've been really good. Every once in a while, you know, someone.
It happens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and most of the time it's either like trolls in a live stream or bots or maybe a miscommunication on a comment or something like that. But
Yeah.
really, we've been very lucky.
We've been, yeah.
Because I don't know. I can let that get to me.
Yeah,
upset a bit.
That's why I do the comments.
Yeah, he does
For
the comments
YouTube.
because I don't want to upset anybody. I don't know, but
Yeah.
so-
But no, we've been fortunate to not have to deal with that too much. So
the same
it's hard to say, Ruby. I mean, are we such a big deal?
makes me cringe.
I don't think so. And we get cast in, if there is such a thing as the nice reactors, we get lumped in usually with like Milk Tea, who's also very nice and very well spoken. She's a teacher, I believe. She teaches English
I
abroad,
believe, yeah,
I think.
abroad, yeah.
And then, you know, Alex, of course, has a more gentle touch with offering his critiques too.
Mhm.
So if people compare it, it's usually to them, not like rest in peace Michael B. Petty or, you know,
Oh yeah, I
used
see
to
what you're
just
saying,
sit on
yeah.
stream and talk shit. I mean,
Right.
even for a reaction, it was pretty extreme.
Mhm,
It was
yeah.
pretty much. And then Zachary Michael started to get traction around the same time that he left. So
Oh yeah, Jay, that's a good point. It varies a lot by YouTube community, definitely.
it does.
definitely.
In the like high drama community, it's everybody has somebody from someone else's channel like coming after them
Yeah.
to do something. Or if you fall onto Chantal's radar, you can give unattracted attention too.
Yeah, that's true, huh?
Yeah. So it depends.
Yeah, it definitely. Yeah.
She knows who we are. She knows our name. She's seen the channel.
Yeah.
I was a subscriber, like a dope, for a couple days, but Yeah, something like it's nowhere near what you would see on these other levels. It's usually not random, I don't think. You know,
Oh, yeah, in Michigan, you add an S to just about everything. So it's not giant, it's giants. I gotcha,
giants.
yeah. Point blank, period. Hello to you, too.
Hmm. Yeah,
Don't
Jake.
forget OBE when you walk into something. Oh.
You're from Nova Scotia, and you and I could have complete debate on our own idiom. Nobody would have a clue at all what was. Yeah, kind of. Remember Sophia from the Golden Girls? Every region has its own dialect. Actually, every town, actually, every family has their own dialect.
Oh, yeah, Kathy, that's true. More drama means more dollars. Yeah,
Yeah,
because people like a train wreck. People like drama. People like
But
to watch it, you know.
but I can't imagine that's like an invited thing.
know.
If your goal was to just grow the channel and it's by any means necessary,
Oh, yeah.
then sure, go ahead and do whatever. I don't know. It's not a moral high ground. It's probably more of a bashful thing. I just don't want to do that.
I don't want to do that either.
It's one thing to make a parody and make fun of yourself and stuff like that. Like that's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny. And I have a tongue-in-cheek kind of sense of humor. I don't get triggered easily, if you will. But I don't know.
I don't know if I had as many haters as her. I just don't. I don't know. Like if our channel was built exactly the same way hers was, it wouldn't be as. I don't know. I couldn't do it.
Couldn't do it.
I couldn't do
But
it.
she built her own audience, and
She did.
and we have y'all, and it's very different for her. I think I don't know if she has people. I don't. She probably doesn't trust anybody, but could you blame her? You know.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, people when comments go off or when the thumbs up, thumbs down is disabled, so people who are new to the channel can't look at the analytics on the channel. They'd have to go hunting to find out if it was a good video, a bad video, a regular of hers, So,
Steve, I was chuckling at your local accent. I'm from Nova Scotia, and you and I could have a complete debate in our own idiom.
yeah, I think
And
that-
nobody would have a
know.
clue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Charlie Bergen discovered him when I did quarantine cocktail recipes. Oh, cool. All right. Sounds good. Oh, Mr. McPhoebe, the new job responsibilities will have me talking to people one-on-one. So it's not going to be an opportunity for more public speaking. I still do trainings and classes and stuff like that. So,
Oh, exactly, Christine. I wouldn't be able to. The haters. I take it too much to heart too. Yeah, and people like us have to. I don't know. We have to work on that because because it's. No, I was like it my whole life, but
I mean, it's in context like anything else.
It is, yeah.
Usually, if it's someone who watches us regularly, even if it's not someone who, comments with the flowery, more, thanks for this in the video, this or that, and they have a comment that's just a little more of a flat observation. Sometimes it's like, you have to think about it, because I wasn't sure. I was like, are they offering a compliment? Are they giving a suggestion? Is there something they didn't like?
yeah, that's a good.
And a lot of
question,
times
yeah.
when you follow up with the person who commented, if you do, it's usually a miscommunication.
Yep, right.
I swear 90% of problems are just miscommunication.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
Yeah,
Even if
and
it's with
especially like when you're texting or commenting, it's hard to, a comment. It could be taken so many different ways too. The same sentence, So it's like you said, you don't know. So I have to work on not taking things to heart. But
Yeah.
it's all good.
But you can say the same thing a couple different ways. Like say, oh, what are you doing here? Or, what are you doing here? Same words, but the,
Right,
but the nonverbals and the tone kind of let you know what's what. That's why it's hard to see things on text unless you add emoticons as a backup hieroglyphic to explain your feelings. I don't know.
See, that's a good point too. Right. Usually it's maybe one person or it's not a whole bunch, and you have to be reminded that you don't have to respond to every single comment, and there's a block button for a reason, and that reason could be for haters, and that I know.
I think I would be more inclined to block spam than an opinion that I didn't like that was shared with me about
opinions?
myself.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. But like if it was, I don't know, spam would be more the kind of thing I would like flag or report just because it's unproductive. It doesn't have an opinion. It just spells your name over and over and over. Girl World is who they describe between all the the bigger girls, but then other people get sucked in. But Chantal, Amberlynn, I forget who else. Amberlynn, I don't watch Amberlynn.
All of them. Well, Hungry Fat Chick used to be part of that.
No
and,
Tuxedo. We said earlier we've been very lucky with that.
Yeah.
So, well, Hungry Fat Chick was doing her mukbangs and things, but now all the big folks are trying to get small.
Yeah.
You know.
And
so hey, Lisa.
A lot of them are doing it.
Yeah, they're putting the work in and getting it, and they're getting a ton of support for doing it too.
Yeah.
Even like I don't like Nick Ricardo,
I don't
but you know I'll always get behind someone who's trying to do better for themselves, even if I think they're weird. But Chantal is gonna officially be the Slaytons slimmed out. Like,
oh, who would have thought that? I was surprised,
especially the nasty attitude that the one had.
That's
just why I hold out hope for Chantal, because she was obnoxious. The one,
yeah, she was.
Oh my god, she was terrible, selfish, whatever. And now she's like kind of cool, and she's kind of healthier, and you know that's out there for any of the big girls.
Yeah, yeah.
So,
but that's what they kind of categorize girl world with that.
Yeah, with all those pieces put in, and then the reaction community. People use the word community a lot. The reaction community, and it'd be different communities for different subs. I don't know how many Amberlynn Reid reaction channels there are. And somebody said back in the day, you want to get to your 1,000 subs, make an Amberlynn Reid reaction channel. You'll get there quick. And then do what you want after. But because it spreads easily. People are always interested in what someone has to say about something else. Not everybody all the time, but enough people to they show up and watch. You know?
Yeah.
So, but it's fine. Her trip to eat that flat burger. Oh.
Amber is a nasty one too to her parents more than her subs, but she is a nasty piece of work. She is dangling. I don't know. I would take Chantal over watching her. I just can't watch her.
I don't know. Well, Amber's like, she's not an amateur at this.
No,
like,
she's not.
She knows, and she plays very well trolling, withholding
does.
stuff, dropping hints. There's a big whole lot of stuff going on right now, guys. Now, I can't tell you any of it.
Right, yeah.
Then what the fuck did you make a video for?
Right.
You know what she made it for? 20 grand a month. That's what she made it for.
I remember that, Ruby Red, the trip to eat that flat burger.
But the thing is, Chantal used to be more mobile, if only by car. Like now, now her immobility is, I mean, without wheels, she won't leave the house. And she's gone without walking for so long that now it looks like she's shuffling around.
I know.
And when she first got to Kuwait, I remember she had like what? They went out on a boat or something. And she fit the life jacket even.
So, yeah, the life jacket thing. Yeah,
life jacket fit. She couldn't get that over her knees.
I don't know. I was gonna, pop
Tara.
in yesterday, because I find the whole thing to be so bizarre. I just do. And this marriage, where is he? Like,
I don't know.
He's very, very rarely on camera.
Here's your dinner.
Here's your dinner. He throws food at her and then leaves. What does he do? Where does he go?
He games a lot, I think. I know he's probably sitting, maybe sometimes just in another room with headphones on.
I think he's in another place.
Well, he goes out with the guys. I imagine camping. I don't think he stopped camping just because he got married.
Oh, maybe
I think he probably just assumed go on with it. But then I also think, wouldn't she be blowing up his phone?
Yeah.
Or sending him dog whistles in videos. Like, I don't know where Sala is. I guess I don't need to know where Sala is. And she'll keep going.
I don't know. It's so bizarre to me. Like, we're married. You see us all the time. Now, of course, our channel is Smokeysteveandmarc, but I don't know.
But we're not like a couple's channel.
No.
We're not a vlogging channel, most importantly.
Right.
Like, we didn't pitch, hey guys, we're going to move across the country and everything is going to be great. We're going to show you all this stuff from another place. And if we did that and all you saw was us here eating Kuwaiti takeout, would you feel misled a little bit?
I don't know. I just think, like, what an existence. I mean, from what I see, and I don't watch her as much as you do, but from
you're
talking
lucky.
to you guys and watching, all I see her do is sit in that apartment on the floor and eat different stuff that he brings to her and nothing else.
That's it.
We never see him. They never interact. They never have like fun together and share
it looks
that. Like
staged. Like
it does.
And maybe
something just.
I can
totally
appreciate that his English is a little bit limited. and maybe Babe is the pet name, but maybe it's because of that it sounds so fake and forced, because maybe he doesn't, it's not a word he would say all the time. I bet before Chantal came around, he wasn't saying Babe 4 times a minute. But
Oh yes, Christine, that's you and I think so much alike. The tree branches that I framed up, yeah. I totally was thinking Christmas time, definitely to put some battery operated fairy lights on them. For sure, definitely.
Yeah.
And then yes, I agree with this Dangling. Chantal, in spite of everything, used to be fun sometimes.
yeah,
She was.
Thank you, Meepstress. Thank you for the super chat. Very cool. Oh, there's a unicorn.
Is
a
that
rainbow unicorn?
I
Thank
can't
you.
see it yet.
You're still 20 minutes ago.
Oh, I know. Hi, Jamie. I missed you. Okay.
Yeah, but
Solid in that red room. Yeah.
I'm telling you, when I was a kid, I probably would have rolled with Chantal. But
hey, Ladybird.
we would have both been teenagers at the time, so that would have been different. She still kind of acts that way, but it would have been like, yeah, I'm sure she would have offered to drive. Once she was 21, she would have bought us booze.
There it is.
we
Oh,
would
it's a
have just been
unicorn.
loud and obnoxious, and had a fun time with it. But she's just Arrested Development kind of stayed there.
Yeah, he probably benefits, right?
Hey,
like
Mary.
cash, government
Hey, Chris.
programs, things like that. It's you're probably right. I mean, there's a reason why they're together.
Yeah.
And if they're not legally married, and just acting it, there's still a reason for that too.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
I would love to know what the agreement
I would love to know
was.
the true agreement.
The
I would
true
like to know,
agreement. Yeah,
too.
of course I want to know the full disclosure fly on the wall.
Yeah.
You don't get that unless somebody mics her room.
Yeah.
They go up to the condo and put bugs all over the place to listen in to what she's doing. I think it would be very disappointing how little she does.
Yeah.
Probably. Play on her phone, go on TikTok,
Yeah.
yell at people.
And he's in the other room gaming.
And he's in the other room gaming.
I don't think they're intimate. I don't know. I just know from the past she was very vocal about
Okay,
that and
Chris,
her
be
partners. She would say
Yeah.
all kind. I mean, very graphically. No matter what partner it was, she would talk about it all the time. Not once.
And now she values her privacy. But privacy doesn't get views. No one wants to see a happy, calm woman eat a tuna sandwich. People came for a show. They want to see a show. So, I don't know. She is right. She said in the
Hey,
video that
Christopher's mail.
privacy
Hey, Mary.
has its own sort of power to it. But, I mean, privacy for her will have to be, regained. Because I've seen parts of her I haven't seen of you. Because she used to run around nude and high all the time. So, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, Andy.
They are
She
ponderous,
seems
they're
a
gone.
lot more meek now. Yes, that's exactly the word I was trying to come up with. She's
Meek.
very.
Well, this new
Meek.
trying to move on from my past thing lets her feel like she's off the hook for years,
of
of treating people.
being
Well, I'm a
a
different
nasty
person now.
person.
First of all, she's not. She's just a little more quiet. But when she gets sick of the views under 10,000 a video, there'll be more drama. There'll be a fight. There'll be something. There always is. So she's been doing this too long to not know.
Radioactive, right? Yes. she threw the condoms
all over.
remember?
Condoms all over
All
the room.
over
That
the
wants
room.
privacy. Lord Almighty.
I don't get
Lord
it.
Almighty.
I
It's
just don't.
I don't know. There's some things I just wouldn't film. I looked like that at the end stages of living alone, drinking daily. Not even the nudity,
You weren't
actually.
even that bad. Though.
I wasn't that bad. And I was drinking a fifth a day, every
You
day.
bad.
So-
but you I think this is worse.
And it was her running around, under the influence of some substance.
Yeah.
And if she's not, she needs a mental health evaluation. It'd be easier to just admit being high, other than have people think you're fucking out of your mind.
Yeah.
It was. That whole period was trashy. But also prior to that, with Natter and stuff, were those big months where she was making big money. This doesn't make that kind of money. Now, if Sala actually does have a job, which is possible, I'm sure it's more modest than hers as far as income. So I suspect she pays for a lot of stuff. But I'm thinking that was in the agreement. The prenup, if you will.
The prenup.
Yeah.
I am too, Dangling. I actually get afraid for her too. I'm thinking she is an obese white woman in Kuwait with nothing. She has nothing, no support, no family, no I mean,
Yeah.
tomorrow her channel could be pulled and all of her income. Like,
I know.
it's very risky.
Her only safety is her money. That's the only thing that makes her feel safe being anywhere, because she can buy her way out from this place or another. Or you fake a medical emergency. One or the other she'll do. So, but yeah.
I mean, I've heard of people like, what is it, the moral police, I think, or I've heard, I don't know how true any of this is, but I've heard it time and time again where they can come and take you away for just doing something that's not really acceptable in that country. I mean, she certainly has done all of that stuff.
But again, she's a changed person now, which means she doesn't have to bear the responsibility of the things she used to do, because she's not like that anymore.
Right.
So you're good from here on out, but you were a nightmare all the way up to it.
Right.
Some would argue she's still just a nightmare in a hijab.
Yeah.
And that's
hey,
all.
Sapphire. Hey, Charlie's mom.
I don't think they could pay her to get back to Canada. I don't know. People her size travel. Like, I've seen 600-pound Life, but they need the 2 seats. She can't pretend she's normal. She's not. She's not the shape of the most of us, so she's not going to fit everywhere that the most of us fit. And that's not unkind. That's just what it is.
I know. I wonder about that too. If she could even travel now. Yeah, I mean, she's bigger than when she.
Yeah, certainly not comfortably.
No,
certainly
not comfortably.
No, and certainly not comfortable if you're next to her too. So, I don't know. But
throwing the food from the plate and having the cat run after it, I know it was like, how do you say, it was like,
she would never
feast off of scraps.
She would never throw an ashy on the floor.
No, never.
She would never. Like, I don't know. She probably treats it like garbage, because I would want to say she treats it poorly because it's not her place, but she treats her own places really pretty poorly. It's usually not clean. There's usually mountains of crap everywhere off camera. This one's got a cat that no one's scooping the box. Sala doesn't look like a I scoop cat boxes kind of guy. And she doesn't get up much. So, Wendy, you made it. Hello, hello.
Wendy's here. Hi, Wendy.
No, the cat was just to troll people because she gave away her other cats. Which is just as well, because the one needed medical attention it wasn't getting. So,
Mark, I always enjoy your grocery hauls. Thank you. Have you ever considered doing reviews of the customer service you receive at different stores? I have, actually.
Yeah.
I did one the last couple hauls ago with Giant,
He did the Giant rant.
Well, I did the Giant rant.
Well, parts one of who knows how many, but yeah.
But yeah, like service in stores like that, definitely. I have really good experience most places.
Yeah.
Not Giant.
Most of the time.
Most of the time. But yeah, I gotta do another one.
Mm-hmm.
I was so mad. I was there the other day. I'll just get it off my chest very quickly. Mm-hmm. So mad the other day. Went in, did my e-coupons, did my little grocery dollars where I get this free product if you use this many points. Got it all set up on there. I go shopping. Not one of my special free products that I got to turn in my points, they didn't have not one of my 3. Not one of them did they have in stock.
See, I need a comfort object when he talks about Giant, because I get unsettled and I need to be grounded.
Didn't have Bandit's cat food. Didn't have the dry cat food. Didn't have the litter they use either. I'm just, what's curious to me is that it's not like this in other grocery stores. If during the pandemic, yes, it was all the grocery stores, there were shortages of this and that, and but it just hasn't changed with our personal Giant now.
So I was asked rain checks.
Rain checks, and then they told me I can't get a rain check until the last day of the offer. So it was good until the 31st. I have to go on the 31st to get the rain check for it. They wouldn't give it to me then. I had to come back on the last day that the offer was offered. I'll be there.
I don't know. It always seems like everybody's first day there. So.
It is. In our store, it does seem like that, yeah.
Yeah.
You have a couple people that you've known for years. They've been there since the beginning of time. But then it seems like they have just a revolving,
they can't
line of employees. Yeah.
And the sign they have outside, starting at $11 an hour.
Still.
What a smack in the face. I want you to work for us, but I don't want you to make enough to live.
I know.
So if you could just sleep in your car between shifts, that'd be great.
And it's just the way they worded it. Your career, begins here, $11 an hour. I don't know. Anyway, okay, this wasn't about Giant, but I had to get that off my chest. I was so mad.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
We did do some shopping that we'll check in with you
Yes,
later.
we do have a grocery
We
haul
did a
this
little
week.
discount shopping. Now, there's no coupon savings because it was a lower priced item kind of store. And that's going to be a haul that'll be out this week. So we have one of those coming up if you want to keep an eye out.
Oh, really, Miss McPhoebe? They discontinued Georgie's Dry Food. They changed the name, gave it a fancier label, and raised the price.
Yeah.
And then the amount that you get is reduced too.
Mm-hmm. It's madness. Madness. Costco? No, we're not members. Or Costco or Sam's. It's only the two of us. For the pet food, it makes sense. But going through COVID, by the time we were crunching the numbers, it's like it's cheaper just to find a sale, even if it's across town. But
they are ponderous. They're good at that, and they're also good at like putting something on sale, but raising the price of it, and then putting it on sale. Because I have pictures of it, of an item that I took. I knew it was going on sale. I've been trying to catch it so I can prove it rather than just act like a nut, And it was $4.99. They raised it to $5.49 and then put it on sale. Come on.
Exactly, Sandra. Aldi's, when I was a kid, was like poor kids went there.
Yeah,
because nothing was like normal brand. Like the money was tight periodically as I was growing up, and Aldi was never somewhere we went when we had like extra money. Everything was off-brand. Those Salisbury steaks, in the flat, and they're real salty, instant mashed potatoes, like the kind of things that there was 5 of us who had to eat, so we ate what we ate. But yeah, now it's like trendy. It's like, oh, I went to Aldi. We went over here. It used to be for the rest of us. You still got to bring your own bags.
BJ's.
At least at the one that we have.
We have a BJ's, do we?
No, we have Sam's.
We have Sam's Club.
I don't think we have a BJ's. There's one in Wilkes-Barre now. So your little inexpensive secret. It's good for shelf stuff. And they're great. Hey Lisa, I always feel good if I do like a delivery order from Aldi's because we don't do it often, but Aldi's is so inexpensive that it offsets the price of the convenience of me not having to get off my ass and go there.
Wow, I never saw that. Sometimes it goes up while it's on sale. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, or they put a sticker out that says like save 2 cents.
Save 2 cents.
For real, they do
I have
that.
a picture of that one too. Giant is the only store I've seen that. Save 6 cents. Save 2 cents. Like a big little.
I know. I suspect that just when they print all the labels, it automatically puts whatever percentage it is. And even if it's low, it'll still make a label and want it to be posted. But it's so, if you need the 2 cents that bad, keep it.
2 cents.
God.
That's the one picture I have. It was 2 cents off. 2 cents off. They are good, though. I wish I knew exactly, and maybe Mr. McPhoebe, you know this, what day of the week they go through, or maybe it's a day of the month, they go through all of their stock and, what items are going to be discontinued or whatever, and then it's marked down 50, 60, 75%.
Yeah.
They are good for that. I got some dried soup mix for $1, the Progresso, because they were discontinuing it. I wish I knew exactly what day that was.
Oh, yes, Mary, there's others in the neighborhood. But sometimes there are a couple products that are reliably at Giant that they aren't other places, and they're some of your favorites. So... And as far as getting pet food, we have a Redner's warehouse market. It's like a regular market. About the same distance. And then there's what used to be a Price Chopper. Now it's Market something something. Up the way. Couple 2-3 miles up the way. Up the valley.
Up the valley.
Up the valley. Couple 2-3. Yo, you want to come over for some super sot?
Radioactive. That's so funny.
Like the other stories.
Hey, Lisa. Nice to see you.
Shoplifting really doesn't hurt the bottom line because you can't stop them. So, hey Starburst, how are you? Speaking of, I have to use the restroom in a moment.
I do too, actually.
Well, you're gonna have to hold it.
I'll hold it. The prices and sales change for Sundays. Yeah, most of our stores are, and I think Giant is Thursday into Friday, I think. Redner's is Sunday. I know that.
Some parts of the summer we have the roadside stands where you can pick up fresh corn and tomatoes, and they're ridiculously cheap because, Mark, I'm trying to make fruit caramel puree juice. replaces dairy. Have you had any experience? Thank you for the super chat. Trying to make fruit caramel puree and juices replace the
No,
dairy.
Ponderous, I haven't. Ooh, I'm very anxious to see how that turns out. I've never done it without dairy.
Wow, fruit caramel. I was
Oh my
drawing.
gosh, that would be so good.
I was drawing some cherries the other day in the Nesco, and it had this delicious stickiness that leaked out of everything. I told you, it almost felt like a lollipop.
Yeah.
It was almost tastier than the cherries after they were dry.
After they were dry.
But it was sticky, and it pulled like toffee. It was funny.
Oh, wow. Ooh, I'm anxious to see how that turns out.
I'd totally be into that. I'm spending more time in the kitchen lately. So.
Oh, thank you for the super chat.
Thank you.
Oh, that's so good. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna ask you next week how that turned out.
Oh, for anyone interested, I am currently drawing some black beans. We've been dehydrating as we've been going. I did a bunch of green beans that we had got, and there was too many to eat, and they were going to start to go. So I chopped them, blanched them, dried them. Now they'll come back to life with just, I mean, you could throw them in soup or something. It comes real quick.
It'd be good
15
for
minutes?
Yeah.
It depends on if texture is a bigger deal for you. Like when you cook them, they're the same, but they look a little scrunched because they were dried out.
Yeah.
So I did some green powder over the weekend. Right now I'm drawing some black beans to make like instant soups in the jar that you give people. Because you have to have cooked dried beans for the instant soup.
Right.
Otherwise those beans
They
are going
would
to have to
never
cook for an hour.
cook. Yeah, you have to cook them first,
Yeah.
then dehydrate them.
Yeah.
For use like that.
So they come back quick. You can do that with pasta too.
Mhm.
And you can make your own minute rice doing that. Cook the rice, dry it, put it in a jar. And you can do it and make flavors of rice where they don't have instant. Like you can make instant jasmine rice, instant basmati rice. So
I have
it's
to
all
say
sorts of
that,
fun stuff.
Oh yeah, Mr. McPhoebe shoplifting. It does hurt. I would imagine. I know it does. It really hurts the bottom line a lot. I mean, you times that like by how many times it happens, by how many stores there are, by how many. I mean, it's a lot.
I'll tell you
It's
where
a
our
lot.
store made a turn. They put that thing in that goes up and down the aisles, that robot.
Oh,
It's
that thing is so
which is
annoying.
perpetually needed in produce.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
I'm trying it out, Jay. It's either soup in a jar, like proportion for a bunch of people, or you could just make it for one in like a little jar and just the dried ingredients put together. And you don't have to dry your own stuff. You can find other stuff, or people do it with all sorts of stuff. Cookies in a jar, I know, was a big thing. I got a present a few years in a row that all the ingredients for the cookie except the eggs were pretty much there in the jar, and that was nice. So.
Oh, we get all the inside info. See, Giant changed the sale dates to Friday because they don't have to pay the premium pay for Sundays.
Oh my god.
That makes so much sense.
Yeah,
Wow.
unfortunately it does.
Wow. So it's like having 4th of July fireworks on the 5th,
Yeah.
so you don't have to pay everybody the holiday pay.
pay.
That's what they do here. It's never on the 4th, ever.
No, you can't. Every other night. Giant in DC is threatening to close because they've lost hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Really?
Wow.
If what, from stealing?
The one in
Let me get
Dixie
to it
City.
here.
Wow. Are you both plotting some homemade Christmas gifts that are dried? Yeah. Probably.
Okay, wait, where?
From shrinkage. My father worked, one of his last jobs before he retired was doing, he was retail manager at a Dollar General, and he said the amount of things people steal and the type of things they steal, I think would surprise a lot of people. He said one of the things people used to steal all the time were pregnancy tests.
Oh, wow.
From Dollar General.
Oh, I just saw
a
this,
mortgage law.
Lisa. Congratulations. She's going to be a grandma again.
Okay.
Your eldest daughter lives in Florida, is due the end of January with a Congratulations.
Grandma.
Oh,
Congrats.
good news. Oh, yeah. The sanitizer robot. Yeah, I'm not sure what that. The robot is supposed to like detect things that fall or spills or broken glass or something, and let them know to clean it up.
Yeah, I hear. Well, you'll keep hearing it and hearing it, but then
Over and
nobody
over and
nobody
over.
goes to address it.
No,
so-
not in our store. They never do. They never address it ever.
So. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Oh, and the
So-
microwave.
oh, this way.
beeping.
Okay, the DC in the Giant in DC. That was where it was at because of the stealing. Wow. Wow. Yeah, okay, there. Yeah, he's Marty. That's his name. He spots him, but he doesn't clean them. Unfortunately, neither do the employees. They don't. I mean, no way. Christopher the Mill, a disgruntled employee, set fire to the giant and. Wow. A robot wandering around would weird me out a bit, frankly. It weirded me at the beginning. It weirded me out a little bit. Like the design of it, he just looks weird, and he like goes through, and he's real big and tall, and he like goes through, and like it was pretty. I mean, I'm used to him now, but it's pretty creepy looking. It is. But I don't know. I guess all the stores have them now. I don't know. Ooh, autumn recipes. I'm getting them ready now. I just started. I was like, oh, I can't wait. I'm excited because here, in the States, summer ends a week from next week, next Monday. Unofficially on Labor Day.
After Labor Day.
That summer went by so fast. So I was getting excited. I'm like, yes, autumn.
Thanks,
so
yeah,
I'm looking up some autumn recipes, and I'm trying to figure out what to do first. I get overzealous and excited and want to do everything, but we gotta kind of narrow it down a little bit.
Yeah, just a couple things.
Just a little. Well, you too. You and your drying out stuff.
Well, fall was the perfect time for dry things. Dry leaves,
Dry leaves.
So all that
dry
kind of
tomatoes. We have like bushels.
We have a lot.
Well,
We're going to be probably making our own homemade tomato paste.
yeah, I'm excited
Because
about that.
I don't can, and I'm afraid of giving someone botulism, so we're going to go drying the surplus that we have. Give them away if people want them, but everyone always has their own tomatoes and zucchini too. So we're going to flatten those out, dry them, and powder them, assuming they're tasty.
Hey, Lush. Hope you have a good Sunday too.
And of course, we'll keep some for fresh because it's fresh garden tomatoes. So make sauce or something, but leftover
Yeah,
would be
Chrissy,
pulverized.
apples and plums and ooh. I'm so happy too, Lisa. I really am. I'm really, really looking forward to having a very nice, like autumn, spooky Steve and Mark, like a nice end of the year.
Yeah.
It was quite the whirlwind of a year
beginning of the
here.
Yeah, 2022 and then 23, and it was just wow.
Gosh. So I'm really looking forward to it this year. Like we said last year, we'll be in a new place for Christmas. Again.
Again. We'll have our first Christmas.
12-foot tall ceilings. We can have a tree
We are
that
not
goes
getting
to
a
the
big
ceiling.
tree. No, we have a perfectly fine. I love real, but we bought an artificial, so
We
that will
did.
be it.
Oh, he must agree. You want a real tree, don't you?
It did, Christine. It went
do.
so fast.
See, he wants a real tree.
Oh, good. Barbara, the store they were over next door at the old place. And it's still condemned, still abandoned. And he had some of his regular workers come in and out, but I don't see any licensed construction people or anything. Like, the place has shoddy electrical work.
No.
Painting the porch won't make that better. Turkey video? We could do a turkey video.
I don't know. We've done probably 3 of them. And we try to do them different ways every
each
year.
if we can.
But we'll probably do one. We always get a free turkey at Giant.
At Giant, we get the free turkey. So
I've always wanted to try to deep fry a turkey, but I think I'd set the place on fire. But my grandmother made one year out of a magazine. She made, and maybe you all heard of this, she made the turkey where you coat it in peanut butter first.
What year would this have been? The 90s?
Gosh, I was
80s?
little. I was
70s.
young, so it would have been either later 70s, early 80s.
80s.
It was in a magazine. That's all I remember, and she made it. I mean, it was very good, but I don't know how to do it. I have to look it up, but
People like that shit, though.
I always wanted to try it. I don't know.
The Ron Popeil 5-in-1 deep fryer, if you see the infomercial. I say it like people watch them like I do. If you happen to see the infomercial, it's all these different turkeys and how you can do it, and they decorate them. One is a honey pecan turkey.
Oh.
It's covered in like whole almonds. It looks like a hedgehog. Like, it doesn't even look like a turkey.
Really?
And then drizzled with that. So you'd have like honey pecan.
How do you cover it with the nuts?
I don't know, but they're
Is there
on there
something
just
on it
like
that sticks
tile.
to?
It's just on there and it sticks to it. So
Oh, wow.
I don't know. Put it in the oven, midnight, high heat, shut it off. I haven't done that. That's McPhoebe. My parents probably wouldn't. My dad does Thanksgiving. Mom sets a mean table, makes a nice relish plate, but Dad pretty much handles the rest of the cooking for Christmas and Thanksgiving and all that stuff. Anything big. My mother wasn't terribly interested in cooking. We ate as kids and she cooked, but it wasn't a hobby of hers. It's not something she enjoyed, so she doesn't like do it for fun. Which is why we usually give them soup once a week.
Wow. That's what you were just talking about, right?
Try the overnight method.
method?
No, haven't.
You put it in about midnight at high heat, then shut it off, and the turkey is finished when you wake up. Wow. I never tried that. Maybe we'll try that.
Maybe. Used to go to Denny's for Thanksgiving. I had a couple friends. They just preferred to eat out. You know, especially if it was not a lot of people. It'd be like, no one wants to cook, but we all want to hang out, and they just go to a restaurant. The restaurant used to be jammed on Thanksgiving when you would work there.
Oh, gosh, yes.
Wasn't it, Dom?
Yes.
No, like it was
here, yeah. It
slammed
was.
on Thanksgiving. Mm-hmm. And did you the trade secret of how they make their turkeys? You think they're roasting all day? Mm-mm. They get the giant kettle, and they chuck all the turkeys in raw, boil them for an hour, and then crisp them off in the oven.
Yeah.
And people love their turkey.
Oh, the turkey's awesome.
And ask what the secret is.
We do par cook it.
Just imagine a big giant hot tub with turkeys floating in it.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I can picture.
You boil them.
I mean, I guess
take them out and put them in and roast them then.
I guess if it's good, it's good. But yeah.
That well, I mean, you are making a lot of them.
Well, yeah, you're making enough turkeys to feed, hundreds
of people, so. And it's one of the busiest days of the year there.
Mother's Day, Thanksgiving, New Year's.
And then because we do the combination of I'm still working with you or there. We did the whole takeout meal too. You can get a whole turkey dinner to take out.
Yeah.
And then you could do it for 1 to 10.
How much did you charge for that? Because I know Wegmans.
It was not expensive. The whole turkey dinner was $12.95.
Oh wow.
And that was everything.
Turkey sides
and a slice of pie.
I was gonna say slice of pie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then it went up from there. If you get it.
I do too, Marianne. It's one of my little personal medicine things. It's one of the things I do that isn't a pill to help me stay sane and stay well. I like doing the cooking. I'll putz in the kitchen a lot when he's in the garden. Just rearranging, try something out, try a new appliance, test a recipe.
Oh, Airy T, thank you. Look at these tips. This is fabulous. Make sure to triple sure that it's thoroughly thawed out, and then you fill the fryer with water first, and then put the turkey in, and then take it out so it won't spill over.
Oh, okay.
Wow. I'm screenshotting that in case we deep fry a turkey.
Yeah. I don't mind doing dishes. I did it professionally in high school. At the same restaurant.
Chris.
At Dom's restaurant.
Yes,
I was a dishwasher.
Did. Yes, you were.
Well, it was much more of a family restaurant at the time. But deep fried the turkey in peanut oil, I would think that'd be good study.
Grateful life, hello.
Turkey fire hazards are frozen turkey and overflowing. I love a good playlist of people, assuming nobody got hurt, who are messing up trying to deep fry a turkey. It's always like, first, don't do it in your garage. Everyone does it in the damn garage. Might trip over my own feet when there's nothing in there and not be able to deep fry a turkey. It's not my strong suit. I'd be afraid of fire. I don't trust myself to do it correctly. Hey, Ocean. Holiday things I always wanted to do. Chili pepper wreath. That's an idea.
Oh, a chili pepper wreath. I tried to grow chili peppers this year.
Mm-hmm.
And I have one.
We have one.
We have one chili pepper.
There's also we have one piece of okra. One
okra.
One.
Now we do have 2 more starting.
Yeah,
we do. We'll see.
I don't know. We shall see.
Yes, Andy, Dom. If he's here, he has stories probably on both of us.
I would think so. Well, no, because at the time I was growing up, Dom was going between the restaurant and then he had his own place too.
Yeah.
We can make all that turkey jerky after Thanksgiving so the turkey won't go to waste. Because you get sick of turkey soup and turkey this and turkey that.
I've always wanted to do that. Maybe I'll just buy the peppers. Well, I could buy them and you could dry them out.
I could, yeah. One okra is too much okra. Yeah,
I agree.
It's an acquired texture as much as the taste, I think. Cover it in butter all over, low and slow. I prefer the low and slow with the turkey. I do. Brine turkeys are pretty good. Yeah. And it's worth it to get something, like to me, if you want to get like a butterball or something, like sometimes it's worth it to get one that's like pre-moistened and shot up with stuff. So, roast turkey, fried turkey, and a leg of lamb over the spit.
Low and slow.
I don't eat a lot of lamb, but over an open spit, I would have some.
I will
Absolutely.
season and cover it all with butter, and then low and slow. Yeah.
Ours usually takes about 6 hours. My parents usually get like a 20-pound turkey, even if it's just them. If they don't have family over, my sister and brother and whoever. And then we get the leftovers of that, hopefully. Because we always get our own turkey, but there's 2 of us, so it's hard to go through all of it so fast.
Wow, a leg of lamb over a spit every year for Thanksgiving. That sounds
I was going to
awesome.
say, doesn't lamb sound good?
Lamb sounds good. Growing up, we only had lamb on Easter. That was the only time we ever had lamb.
Lamb is Easter. Yeah, that's what it said. Nobody would have eaten it. We had ham on Easter. We always had ham on Easter. But no other meat, no turkey usually or anything.
Dang, Glean, you're so useless you can't cook anything. Oh, gosh.
It's okay.
There's people that just don't like to cook. I mean, I love it, thank heavens, because
You did it.
did it as a career for 30 years.
Mhm.
So, but no, I do I enjoy it, so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we didn't do a turkey. We have the rotisserie that comes in with a caloric, but I think, and it will hold a lot, but I don't think I want to shove a turkey in there. I think it'll just get screwed up.
Yeah, Lisa, we did too growing up. My grandma had the electric roaster that she would get out for the holidays. It was a big, looked like a tub.
Yeah.
And that's the only time she would bring it out.
The oyster?
The oyster. The oyster.
The oyster?
Yes.
Chicken, turkey, roaster.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we never had one. We didn't have
She
one
would
of
make
those.
that, and there was something else she made in there. I can't remember what it was. The only 2 things
Congrats
she ever
on the
made.
rain. It's so hard to tell regionally. Do you need the rain or are you drowning? Because depending on which part of the country you're in right now, we're having some events that are interrupting a lot of people's lives. Chinese food for Christmas. We did that, Chris. We went on vacation. We spent the long weekend in Philadelphia a few years ago, and nothing else was open, so we got Chinese food for Christmas.
Yeah.
And it was fun. We had it in the hotel. Mark brought a little tree
I
to the
did.
hotel room, one that was like this big, so we could exchange, ornaments and gifts and stuff. Easter isn't a holiday I particularly like, so I don't like it. I have a lot of personally bad memories of Easter, so I just assume stay home.
I don't know. Have we done any renter-friendly upgrades to the apartment? I think we have. Off the top of my head, I can't think. We did, though.
What do you mean?
Like upgrades to the apartment, but renter-friendly. Like not like bust a wall down, but maybe.
We haven't painted or anything yet.
We haven't painted.
We haven't painted anything.
I did paint outside. I had some pieces of furniture I took out and painted and brought back in.
Mm-hmm.
We used command strips on the walls, which is working wonderfully for all the artwork.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Oh, we did install a door.
Oh yeah, we installed a door.
We
We did
to separate the back porch from the kitchen.
from the kitchen. Yeah.
It's like we're street level in the front, but you need to go down the stairs to go into the back.
Mm-hmm.
And my dad had installed a door actually, so that way the kitty stuff is all in there. But if you need to access the door to go down to do laundry or go outside, you can shut another door to keep them safe.
Yeah.
So while you're coming in and out, because if they run, Bandit already escaped. Where are you?
He's here.
Ran down the stairs. It's this giant heavy door, and he pawed it open, ran down the stairs. I'm like,
Yeah.
so
He's a little sneaky one.
he's sneaky. You think it'd be Oscar, but Bandit wants out.
Yeah, he always was like that.
And bad weather too. At our
Then he
old
goes
place.
out and he's like,
He gets outside and he's like, oh, it's a big
He comes
scary
right
world,
back
and
in.
comes back. He probably feels like a big man peeking from the window, but
yeah.
he also doesn't connect that when he peeks out the window to see us on the porch, that we're the same people that he's seeing inside. I don't think he understands somehow. So,
Yeah, I heard that, Lisa, about the rain and the flooding out there. Weather has been really, really crazy.
we were catching up from a drought, but we had downpours. It was like 2 weeks where it was a thunderstorm every day.
Mm.
He hasn't tried to make it
Oh yeah, the
fashion
closet
baby.
light, that counts as renter
yeah.
friendly.
Renter
We
friendly.
put those up in the closets. They were great.
Yeah,
those
they were good.
That was a good purchase.
Mm-hmm. I guess renter friendly would be the monkey magnets too,
Oh yeah, that would be.
because we're not going to take them back when we leave.
No, just leave them there. They worked really well too.
Mm-hmm.
Gosh, oh man, they would always come open. Oh,
Try him on a leash. They're so squirmy. I always think in my head, we could take the cat out for a walk, put it on a leash. But
no, Oscar, he didn't go outside, but lately he has been kind of eyeballing the door.
I think it's like Oscar, like long term. If Oscar ran away, I think he'd be okay.
I think he'd be okay because he did it before.
Yeah, we're just borrowing him right now. He's not ours for, We don't. I mean, we own him. He's ours. But I mean, like, if he decided to go back,
Like
out
in
into
his
the world-
head?
in his head, he wanted to go back and be an outdoor kitty,
Yeah.
and he's happier that way. Fine. Until then, he is locked in.
Oh, he's definitely a house kitty now. He has his room.
He has his room. He has three places to sleep in the living room.
Yeah, he claimed his own.
And he's more affectionate with me than Bandit is.
Mhm.
So, though I did try to pick him up, and it didn't. He's just not there.
Who?
Oscar.
Oh, Oscar. Yeah, he's
Can't
not
pick
a
him up.
pickup
He's like a
kitty
wet
yet.
bag of beef stew. He's just all
He's
over
like,
the place. And he wiggles. Now we got him to the vet, and he was okay.
Yeah.
He traveled okay. He wasn't freaking out or anything. So.
Plus, I think it's like how I approach him too. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick you up.
Yeah.
Put
Now
put him in
Bandit,
his
who
skirt.
couldn't care less if I lived or died, I can pick him up easy. Just.
Yeah, you.
And he
No problem. With
he
him.
makes a noise like you've squeezed a set of bagpipes and it just let a little air out, like, and then he doesn't fuss, and he'll like you kiss him on the head, and then you put him down and he starts,
The street parking we have had
zero
no
problem.
problem. I park
No.
right out front every day. Our neighbor right next door to us, she said that literally a few months before we moved in, it was a nightmare. She said she had to park, over on the next block to get to the apartment. But it's been really, really good, and we're very happy about that because I always worry about street parking.
Mm-hmm.
How far you're gonna have to park if you have a lot of groceries,
I
like
know.
things like that. But no, it's great. The only thing is, and I'm trying to get it on film. I'm doing it now with this huge tree. Okay, and it drops acorns. I mean, all day long.
All day.
Bang!
Not
bang,
30 seconds
bang,
goes
bang.
by.
Yep. On all the cars.
And hit the cars. So
I'm waiting for it to chip paint. I mean, that's how
I know, JC.
I'm gonna get it on video to show you because I've never experienced this before ever.
I feel bad trying to get them in the carriers for the vet.
I do
because
too.
it's like
I feel bad.
I feel like they don't understand, or worse, they do understand and they're scared. So
Yeah, right. Yeah.
you know. Yeah, the cats. We're just living in their place. We're just guests in their
Uh-huh.
house. That's how it is.
Oh yeah.
They look at you like. Well, I saw a meme one time that said cats always look at you like you just asked them for a ride to the airport.
Yeah. Yeah. They do.
That kind of.
But it's been nice. Oscar's been sleeping in bed, and like I roll over, and he's like right here next to me. It's been nice. He's such a good kitty. He really, the transition was
He
really
did really
good.
well.
He did well.
Which is good because if he was struggling still, I'd be wondering if it was the best
If
fit.
it was
the best fit for
move,
him
yeah.
to come inside.
Like if he was still in the closet or something.
We would drive him back to his old neighborhood and drop him there, probably.
Yeah, I would
because
never
he
leave
knew all
him
the
off
places
here.
to hide under porches. Because he didn't stay with us. He was like an outdoor yard kitty
Yeah.
that never came in
For years.
Yeah, for like 2-3 years. He
Yeah.
would disappear in the winter. We had his little thing on the porch to try to help him stay warm, and he did fine, and he would stay there.
Mm-hmm.
But then we figured since we took away his life skills, since we were moving,
Yeah.
he's coming away.
You start feeding him every day, and then
And at the other place, he was scared. He stayed in the closet for months.
months, 2
He
months.
would come out
stayed in the
a
closet.
little bit to eat, and then we had his box in there so he could go in there.
Yeah.
But then he started to make his way out. Here, one day. was
One
fine.
day after being with
Exactly.
Grandma and Grandpa, and now when Grandma
Well,
and
thank you,
Grandpa
Ashley.
come to visit,
Welcome.
they came today to visit. When they come to visit, they run because I think they think they're gonna go back there.
Yeah.
I think
I
I
don't
don't know
know.
because they stayed there for what? I mean, it was like 3 weeks. I think they stayed.
A few.
with
The whole
them.
time we were out and in the hotel,
Yeah.
they stayed there, and they bonded.
They
that whole time.
bonded and became friends, which was really
They
nice.
walk past and sniff each other. And Bandit wants to play, and Oscar,
never
doesn't.
does want to play with him.
No, Oscar likes to nap a lot for how active he was outdoors.
a lot.
He'll sleep 20 hours a day. So aside from playtime and eating, so
Whatever happened to the house? What house? Oh, Oscar's house? Or, Oscar's house. I still have what I built it out of. I still have it out on the porch, but it's not a cat house now, it's a bench. I turned a bench into a house with a heating pad for him for the winter. But
that didn't come with because he's here.
Yeah, I just kept the bench.
Well, folks, we are at the hour. Thank you for the
7 p.m., guys.
The heads
sure
up.
is.
Well, I hope everyone
Good,
had a
Miss
good chat.
McPhoebe. I'm glad. You too, Lisa.
Everyone have a good evening. Look after yourselves. Either be careful of the
Yes.
weather or enjoy it where you are,
Yeah.
depending on where it's at. And that's all she wrote. So thanks for
all
being
she
here, everybody.
wrote.
Thanks for watching. Hit the thumbs up on your way out. Please do subscribe. You hit the notification bell. You get alerts when we have other videos and go live. We're on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. They'll be in the description below. Thank you,
Yes.
and we will catch up with you very soon.
We will. I'll see you tomorrow for Mondays with Mark. And Miss McPhoebe, I hope you feel better. And thank you,
Hang in
everybody, for all the advice and everything. Have a fantastic week.
All
And we'll
right.
see you next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye, everybody.